Lamborghini vs Ferrari. In the last century, the competition for a position in the luxury car market was too aggressive. For this reason, at the time, many of the companies that were dedicated to making this vehicle had several discussions. Although over the years, the problems between various companies were forgotten, on the other hand, some of them still have a great resentment. In this new video, we will talk about the controversial rivalry between two old makers of luxury vehicles, why these brands do not get along, and which one is the best. Without more than ad, we begin. Probably you've heard about Lamborghini and Ferrari. Some of the brands that, despite their antiquity, are still leaders in the luxury market. But did you know that these companies since a long time have an incredible dislike for each other? The reason why these are still great rivals is due to the situation lived by their founders. The problem began when Ferruccio Lamborghini acquired a Ferrari to add to his collection of cars, which on one of his trips broke down. This caused a lot of anger to Ferruccio, who immediately went to the workshops of Enzo Ferrari and demanded that he make the clutch of the Ferrari more resistant, because in his opinion, this would have been the reason why it broke down. For this kind of order that Ferruccio imposed to Enzo, he was offended and responded to him, saying that he was just a tractor builder who knew nothing about sports cars. You can imagine the reaction of the two personages. The owner of Ferrari only recognized the monetary value of the vehicle, and Ferruccio was never interested in the vehicles of that company again. Although there are many more versions that explain what happened that day, this is certainly the most mentioned over time. If you like this video, don't forget to give us a like and subscribe for more content. Lamborghini, after that misunderstanding, decided to leave the tractor line and proposed himself to create the best sports car in the world. Years later, with models such as the Aventador, Diablo and Murcielago, he achieved the popularity that led the company to success. For his part, Enzo dedicated himself to perfecting the processes of his vehicles, which after a time would become the most recognized in the professional career circuits of Italy. Today, the rivalry does not seem to be over. The Ferrari brand belongs to Fiat and Lamborghini to Audi. But without a doubt, the history of these two Italians leaves good lessons about how to treat customers. You never know who might become your competition. At the moment, both companies offer sports cars for all lovers of the exclusive. But taking into account that one brand based it on the errors of the other to create a better vehicle, what are the differences between Ferrari and Lamborghini, and who is the best brand? Among the most relevant characteristics to distinguish each company, we find aspects as: Number 1. The center engine. This is a factor that many take in consideration when acquiring a vehicle. Ferrari has a long list of center engine coupe-style vehicles in addition to front engine design. For its part, Lamborghini continues to drive only center engine models. Number 2. Interior. Since always Ferrari has wanted to maintain the style of the racetrack to the maximum, however, currently has modified its interior with more sophistication. while Lamborghini centers on a good, elegant design. Number 3. Speed. When people talk about sports vehicles, speed goes hand in hand with them. The experience in a Ferrari is more similar to professional racing. On the other hand, Lamborghini is more oriented to the use in road and street. Number 4. Engine power. Ferrari will always be known for its V12 engines, which are very complex and high speed. These are engines that usually reflects Ferrari racing heritage, while Lamborghini has motors more larger, less complicated and more powerful than the Ferraris. Number 5. Image. Considering that when people buy a luxury car, they like their image stands out with them. The aesthetic is something that these companies focus a lot on. When you see one of the cars with the horse logo, it inspires elegance. Its lines are really smooth and it looks subtly attractive. On the other hand, Lamborghini stands out for its sharp lines and a much more aggressive look. All its lines end in tight angles, which gives it an intimidating air, something that characterizes its airs of excellence and exclusivity. As you could see, these brands definitely have characteristics that make them unique and with which they will continue existing in the market for a long time. Considering that each one of them has an exclusive style for each scenario, we cannot say that one brand is better than the other. It's all a matter of taste to decide for one of them. We hope you like this video. Let us know what you think in the comments. If you like this video, don't forget to give us a like, subscribe and activate the bell to be aware of all our new content.